Details on that deadly plane crash in Virginia that claimed the lives of 4 people, including a mother and daughter from Long Island. As we learn more about the victims, there are new questions about the response to the doomed flight that led to a sonic boom over the D.C. area. Eyewitness News reporter Sonia Rincon is in the newsroom with the latest. Sonia, good morning.
Good morning, Charlene. And we are learning more about the pilot of that small plane and just how long it took to scramble the F-16s that once in the air could tell there was something wrong with the pilot and that there wasn't much at that point that could be done to help. The victims of that deadly crash, Adina Azarian, her 2-year-old daughter, and the family's nanny. All 3 were killed when the small Cessna struck a wooded mountainside in Virginia Sunday. They were on their way home to East Hampton.
The whole neighborhood's very upset.
They were just such a wonderful, close-knit little family. I mean, they were really such a bright spot in the neighborhood.
Azarian was a prominent real estate agent in the city and on Long Island with Keller Williams, her employer describing her as iconic in her field. Also killed in the crash, the pilot identified by a former employer as Jeff Hefner. He used to work for Southwest Airlines and was later certified as a captain for several types of private aircraft. A sonic boom echoed through the D.C. metro area Sunday afternoon as 6 fighter jets were scrambled to intercept the plane as it drifted into restricted airspace, one of those jets breaking the sound barrier. Private plane had taken off from Tennessee, but only 15 minutes into the flight, the FAA reports the pilot became unresponsive. 8 minutes later, the FAA alerted NORAD and Homeland Security. The flight path shows the pilot heading to Long Island's MacArthur Airport as planned. But instead of landing, the plane turns around and heads into that restricted airspace around the nation's capital. It would take 90 minutes before the F-16s were in the air. The Cessna's pilot is then seen passed out in the cockpit, likely due to lack of oxygen.
If the pressurization fails, then there's not enough oxygen in the cabin. People get hypoxia. They lose consciousness.
The crash at 3:32 in the afternoon, leaving no survivors. NTSB investigators, meanwhile, are having a tough time gathering evidence and wreckage of the Cessna. Part of the reason is because of where it is on that remote mountainside, and also because the plane was so badly destroyed. Still unclear whether there was a black box on board. Mike,